Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Fantago Coliseum for some more Toronto Wildhounds hockey action. It is round 3, game 1, the Battle of the Hounds, ready to commence here in Toronto. Game 1 of this best-of-5 series here in round 3 as he upped the stakes as here's a shot off the post that just missed. Here's Thor for the Hounds the other way. We just got started here tonight in round 3. Best-of-5, first to 3 wins will advance to the finals. Here's a shot. It didn't miss by much. It was McCoy. Finnegan sends it off to Thrower. Moves in, shoots. He fired that wide. Here's Copper keeping it in. Good pressure here by Toronto early. Copper to Finnegan. Centers. Thrower shoots. Blocked, and it comes out of the zone. The Hounds with some good pressure early as here comes Coffey. He'll bring it back in. Looks for McCoy. Found him. Ryan McCoy. It bounced off his stick and up ice. Here's McConnell Barker. Back in the Toronto end, Allard shooting it. That deflected, and McCoy took it away. Turn back over to Beck. Left alone in front is Allard. He'll look, he'll shoot. That went wide of the net. McCoy trying to get that puck back from Kurtisev. Here's Allard right on. Save made by Ryerson. Coffey trying to get out of the zone. He does now. Here he comes. Coffey might have McCoy ahead. Coffey shoots. Oh, what a save by Schenkel. Looked like it took a little bit of a hop into his glove on the way of the net. Face-off coming here to the right side of the Sioux goal. One back by Toronto. Here's a shot. Tipped, and it went wide of the net. Bouncing around. Carlisle found it. Trying to get out of the zone. He lost it twice. Gets it back a third time. And now he will get it out. No, another giveaway. Having trouble with it, and finally gets it to Virgilio. He gave that away to Cleaver. Hounds send it in. Round they go. Woods fed it in front. That's off the side of the net. Here's Carlisle the other way. Greyhounds through center. In over the left line is Frasca. In on goal. Hit the post. What a chance against Ryerson. Couldn't beat him. Here's Woods. Turning it over through the middle of the ice. Lash will try to carry back in. It's the Greyhounds back to it again. Virgilio. In the zone, looking for the shot. Has it. It's Frasca. He's stopped by Ryerson. What a save. And in the corner it goes. Thrower can't clear. Carlisle gave it away again. Here go the Wildhounds. Carr has help with him. Carr moves in. Can't take the shot. It goes to the corner. Carlisle with it one more time. He's had the puck a lot in this first period, and that's not necessarily a good thing the way he's been giving it away. But he takes a penalty on the play, and the Wildhounds will go to the kill for the first time here in round 3. So Ben Shears heads off 2 minutes for tripping the Sioux Greyhounds to the first power play of round 3. Here comes the face-off to the left side of the Wildhound net. One back by the Greyhounds. Kurtisev, he is stopped by Ryerson, got the shot away and went right to the chest. Here's Ryan McCoy sending into the Sioux zone. Round the boards it goes, picked up by the Greyhounds. It's Karki. He'll drop back for Kurtisev. Now Beck with the puck. Here comes Beck to McConnell Barker. In over the Toronto line. McConnell Barker to Allard. He scores! Allard gets it started here in round 3. It's a power play goal, and Sioux strikes first here in round 3. This is just a broken play. The Hounds lose Allard in the slot, and he's going to snipe this past the blocker side of Ryerson, just underneath, actually, between the armhole and the pad, to give them the 1-0 lead. Always important to score first, and that they have done. The team everyone's watching out for right now is the Sudbury Wolves. We've known that all year. They've been a threat. They lead Oshawa in round 3, 1-0. As here comes Lodge, he'll send it to Josh. His shot easily handled, and the rebound, Schenkel easily has that against Joey Caremore. 1-0 Sioux here in the first, 3:21 to go in the opening frame. We hope you're enjoying from Toronto here tonight. Face-off one back, picked up. Greyhounds have it. It's Kurtisev gave that away to Josh. Josh looking to make a play, but couldn't hold on to the puck. Kurtisev grabs it back. Here's McConnell Barker to Allard, and back into the Toronto zone. Jackson trying to stick with him. In behind the net, looking out front. And there's the shot. Karki sends it back to the corner. McConnell Barker to Beck. Looks in, centers. Allard again. Shooting, and Ryerson has it this time. Jackson to Josh. Here go the Hounds on the attack. Caremore into the rush. Gets the pass, has a man alone, and the save was made. 3 seconds to go in the period. Lodge holding on, fed it in front, it came across, and Josh couldn't get a shot before the buzzer. 1-0 Sault Ste. Marie after 1 here tonight in Toronto. Round 3, Game 1. Shots a goal in the game are 5-4 Greyhounds. They lead 1-0 after 1. The hits are 8-1 Sault Ste. Marie. Faceoffs 3-2. Power plays 1-for-1 for the Greyhounds. Toronto has an ad 1-0 through 20. Welcome into period 2 here tonight from Fantago Coliseum. We hope you're all enjoying it. The Wild Hounds of the Sault Greyhounds in their first meeting of the playoffs. Here's a penalty, and it's going to the Greyhounds just 20 seconds into this middle frame. The Wild Hounds will see their first power play of round 3. They were perfect on the power play in round 2. Draw one back. Here's Thrower. Moves in, shoots. That was blocked, and Beck is there to clear. Copper has to go back and get it for the Wild Hounds on the power play. Sending it back around Alex Lash. 1.5 minutes to go in the power play. In comes Lash. He has McCoy. Shoots. Save. And it slid just wide. They still have it. And that pass missed everyone and back down the ice. Oh, it looked like they had a wide open net, but were unable to finish. Here's a pass that finds Quaver. He's taken down. Thrower jumps into the rush. Dalton Thrower in over the line, looking for reinforcements. Found it. It's Lash. And he stopped. Quaver with it now. In the corner, holding on to the puck. Fed it to McCoy. Has a man alone. And the tip just went wide. Kurtasev off the boards and back down into the Toronto end. Here's McCoy. 10 seconds left to go on the power play. With speed, he'll break in. McCoy just fired that wide. Fed it back behind. It's Quaver with it. Quaver centers it. That just missed Lash. Here comes Copper again. Shooting. Glove saves Schenkel. And he'll cover for the Greyhounds. Wild Hounds with multiple close calls, but unable to find the back of the net. The Sault Greyhounds doing a great job keeping them to the outside defensively. There was a good slot chance, but the stick lifted at the side of the net prevented the puck from being tapped in to tie this game. Run one back, so the Hounds look good on the power play, but were unable to come through. Here's Carlisle with it. Sent ahead to Beck, 2-on-1. He has a Lard. Centered it back. They score! Beck faked the pass and took the shot, and Ryerson was absolutely bamboozled on it. And it is 2-0 Sault. Yeah, look at this. Ryerson thinks it's going back to the left, so he slides to the right. Because the shot is coming from the right side, and you assume that it's going to go back to the left. He stays to the right side, and the shot beats him on the left. Wrong one back picked up, so 2-0 Sault Ste. Marie here in Game 1 in this best-of-5 round 3. Here is Shears, sending that ahead to Nicholson. Toronto has not been good at home over the last few games. As here comes Carr looking. He'll take the shot. It's blocked. It goes to the corner. They are averaging just 1 to 2 goals a game at home. As here comes Nicholson moving in. Nicholson shooting. Hand on it. Carlisle with a back. Hounds only scored 1 goal in round 2 at home, and that was against the Kitchener Rangers in the 2-0 sweep in that best-of-3 series. They had 5 goals on the road and just 1 at home. Here's Renfro shooting it. Saved by Schenkel. It got behind him, but they knock it wide. Great job by the Greyhounds to read that puck got behind their netminder and knocking it out. Here's Denantino looking in front, centering it, and the save made by Ryerson got back to his post. Renfro to Carr. We're halfway through Game 1. Here goes Owen Carr to the net, shooting it, and it rolled off his stick to Schenkel, and he holds on for a face-off. Just haven't seen the kind of attack we want to see so far from the Wild Hounds here to start round 3. The Greyhounds have clearly looked like the better team here tonight. Wild Hounds need to find a way to open those lanes and create opportunities to get back in this game. Here's Karki to Martin, sent to Kurtasev. Greyhounds have it. Karki in over the Toronto line. He'll go to the net with it. Karki firing right on. Save made by Ryerson. Ryerson has the best save percentage on home ice, but his team does not have the best goal average on home ice. It's kind of funny how that works. Yeah, a team that needs to score at home isn't scoring at home, but their goaltender's shutting the door. And a team that needs to score, of course, a goaltender that needs to be good on the road is not, and the goals are being scored on the road. Here's Karki on the steal. It's Martin. Comes back out to center. Coffey back to it, and here go the Wild Hounds. Coffey into the rush. Gets by. Shoots. He's stopped. A big save made by Schenkel. Lodge still holding on to that puck. Martin did a good job taking it back, and Dinantino gets that out. Here he comes. In over the line with speed. Shooting it. He stopped it in. It ricocheted off a Hound and in, and it is 3-0 here in game one for the visitors. Jordan Dinantino gets the goal. It's his first of the playoffs. And the Sioux Greyhounds running away. They're up 3-0. Booze raining down here from Fantico. Wildhounds have not found a way to find the back of the net here today. Here's Kluche to Frasca. Frasca in the corner. Fed it in front, and that was almost 4-0. Thrower to McCoy. Hounds need to get something started. Here goes McCoy with speed, shooting it. Save made by Schenkel. Coffey back to it. Coffey taken down. In the corner is Copper helping him out. Kurtasev with the puck. And that should end the second period. It will. 3-0 Sioux after 2. Well, the Greyhounds have been a surprise in this playoff run. They beat the Niagara Ice Dogs 1-0 and 3-2 to make the third round. Shots a goal 11-10 Toronto after 2. The score is 3-0 Sault Ste. Marie. Hits are 14-2 for the Greyhounds. Face off 7-4. 1-for-1 on the power play. Toronto 0-for-1. 3-0 after 2. Welcome into period 3. A long-awaited round 3. A home game for Toronto, and it's not starting off very well. As you can see, here's Beck with it. He'll bring it in down the right side. 3-0 just started the third period, and a save made by Ryerson. And there is number 4. Left alone in front, the captain of the Greyhounds. Just a minute into the third, McConnell Barker jams it in, and it is 4-0. Wildhounds all night long have been unable to get anything started. The Greyhounds taking it to them here tonight, 4-0. Throwing one back, here's Karki. Center to Allard, he'll bring it back in the Toronto end, and you can hear the fans. They are not a happy bunch tonight. Beck scores! How about 5? It's 5-0. As Beck makes his way to the net and finishes on the backhand. It's his second goal, and it is 5-0 Sault Ste. Marie. 2 early ones here in the third, and the boos raining loudly here in Toronto tonight. Yeah, if you're the Wildhounds, this is not a good look, and you just got to regroup and get ready for game 2. Here it's picked up by Beck. He'll bring it in again. Just sending it in. Best thing you could do now is break the shutout if you're Toronto. Finnegan to Coffey. Here go the Wildhounds. Fans not happy. Here's another turnover. Hounds can't even get a pass to go right now. McConnell Barker moves in. As the puck, Copper was all over him. But now a step to the net. It's Beck. And he just wired that wide. Bryson in net now. Beck shooting. That's blocked. It goes to the corner. Allard has it back. Kurtasev taken back. Hounds need to get control. They finally do. It's Stanton Coffey. Here goes Coffey for Toronto. He has Copper. Send it to him. Copper! And he fired that wide. Well, if I'm the Greyhounds, I got to be happy with my efforts tonight. Here's Claver, the shot. That's blocked, and Beck will carry it out. Beck will move in. He has 2 goals here tonight. Finnegan picks that up. 12 to go here, third period. 5-0 Greyhounds. Thrower steps in, centers it. It's Lash, and he is stopped by Schenkel. And another penalty is going to Toronto, and things continue to get worse. Karki has the puck here, just killing the clock best he can until they touch it. And finally they do, just past the halfway mark of the third in a 5-0 game. Faceoff will come here to the right side of the Wildhound net. One back picked up Greyhounds. Virgilio fanned on it. It rolled to Bryson. Way down to Wasson. He finds Woods. Short-handed. Here come the Wildhounds. Ryan Woods breaking to the net. He's stopped by Schenkel. Got it right to the chest. Carlisle will get it out. Mignosa up the left side. Sending it back to Cloutier. Taken down, and it's going to be a 5-on-3. Already 5-0. The boos continue to get louder. Face-off coming here to the right side of the Wildhound net. 9:06 to go, 5-on-3, and it's a 5-0 score. Here's Shears. Looking for McCoy. That ricocheted off his leg and back down into the Sioux zone. Race to it. McCoy going after it. He's in full speed. Kicks it around, but no one is there. Cloche. Mignosa. Middle of the ice. Here he comes. Stepping, trying to get by Nicholson. Looks in and fires that. It took a ramp and hit the glass. And out of play. 8:21 to go. 5-0 Sault Ste. Marie. here in game one. Here's the face-off one back. Nicholson has that car given away in front, and that one was stopped by Bryson. In the corner, another chance. He stopped that too. Magnosa, another shot. That blocked, and now Claver to Lash out of the box. Here come the Hounds. Lash. That was Nicholson with Claver in front, and no one got the shot. Cloche. Here's Magnosa again with Cloche. Gave that away, got it back. Hounds pick it up now. It's Luke Claver. 7 to go. Here they come. Luke Claver, backhand. Stopped by Schenkel. Lays that down. Magnosa. Taken back. Greyhounds again. Battle of the Hounds. It's been one-sided here to start round 3. 5-0 here in game 1. Not what you'd expect, that's for sure. Kurtasev in front. Save made. Don't want it to be 6. As here goes Owen Carr. Carr trying to break the shutout. Owen Carr! He stopped. It was behind the netminder. Took a man down, and another penalty coming. 4 minutes to go, third period. 5-0. And another power play for the Sioux Greyhounds. Here's the draw. One back picked up. Carlisle moves in. Looks for the shot. Got it away. It went wide. Nicholson to Jackson. Here go the Hounds shorthanded. Jackson with speed. All he's got. Here's Jackson going to the net. Jackson fed it in front. Where is it? They whack away, and it won't find its way home. Here's McConnell Barker. Back the other way. In come the Greyhounds. A minute to go in the power play. Back to the point. It's Virgilio. Poked along. Hounds have it, and here goes Jackson again. Might have Nicholson with him. Jackson. That was given away on the pass bid for Josh. Allard with it now. He'll center for Beck. 2.5 to go here in game 1. 5-0 Greyhounds. McConnell Barker deflecting it wide. Hounds grab it back. It's Jackson. 2 minutes to play. This is the worst Wild Hound playoff loss in their history. Being down 5-0 in a home game. They were the best home team last playoff run. That is not the case this time around. Here goes Thrower. Steps by. What a play! And they cannot find a way to beat Schenkel. He'll cover here in the final minute in a 5-0 game. For the Wild Hounds, it's just about rewriting the script in game 2. You put this behind you. You go into game 2. Use that anger and that pride in your team and come back and win a game and even this series up. Here come the Greyhounds inside. They'll just get it into the Toronto zone. Thrower on the puck for the Hounds. Here goes Dalton. Thrower might have coffee. Here's Thrower shooting it. It's blocked. And the fans continue to boo as no shot coming. And it's going to be a 5-0 shutout for Schenkel. McCoy grabs the puck. Time is running out. Here's Ryan McCoy. He stopped. They can't get a shot. And it's a 5-0 shutout in game 1 for the Sioux Greyhounds. Game 2 coming up now. They'll want to forget about this one, that's for sure.